Alrighty, back with more Unavowed. Game is going well, so let's continue. Now we did one of the 3 new areas, and I think I have 2 more before we go to the demon's place, I guess. I think it's a bit too low. That's better. Cool. So nothing new in here as far as I can see. I watched the...
Come on, kid, move! I just want to get a bit of target practice in.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets just go through her, right?
Yeah, but it's still weird.
If it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it should bother you.
Why is she so keen to be shot at anyway?
She says it's fun.
Fun.
Different things are fun when you're dead.
Obviously. Alright, as I was saying, I watched one of the streamers I follow named Ezekiel the Third, who is pretty well known. He started this game, and he started with not the cup, but the actor choice. And it was a different scene completely. It wasn't even on the club. It hadn't anything to do with Vicky. It was a totally different start, which was pretty cool that they did that. Now let's talk to people.
So many great bars in Brooklyn, and we didn't walk past a single one. I call that a blessing. Anyway, what's up? Oh, KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a change. I think we made a good call with Stan, although maybe not the right one. I know what addiction's like. Sometimes you're not even aware of the damage you're doing until it's too late.
We're making all the wrong choices.
The help he needs, then maybe he'll be okay. Maybe. Either way, what's done is done. If it turns out we made the wrong call, we'll try and make it right. Sure, we'll chat later.
Let's speak with Eli.
Oh, hi.
May or may not be Gambler.
Distracted.
Reading
some old books about the hunters.
Of the old fire.
Well, I
Maids.
say reading, but I'm really looking at the pictures. The
That
ones
one.
of Alden. He really did look like me. No need to go that far. I'll manage. Same as I always have.
Be nice if we could see this picture ourselves.
Yeah, she's
That would
hanging
have
in
been
there,
interesting.
just as I am. I'm glad we didn't kill Stan. Really glad. But leaving him with his power? I just hope he figures it out before someone else dies. Right. See you around.
Pretty sure a lot of people will die because of the choices I made, but that's how the game is. I'm not gonna bother about it too much. They don't have a lot of dialogue compared to before. Don't talk about more things, private things with him.
So muses exist, and they can kill people. I see why Mandana was always training so hard. Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking me
What the
awkward
hell's
questions.
my dog doing?
Of course, they also have fewer ghost kids trying to psych me out. So, you know, 6 of 1. It's a toughie, right? Is Stan guilty of keeping a lethal weapon if the weapon is literally a
It's
part of
biting
him?
its blanket for
I
some reason.
suppose letting him go felt right, but was it actually right? Whatever. We made a call. Whatever happens, happens. Right. Catch you later, partner.
The hell are you doing, dog? So weird. I guess that before.
Ah, you awaken. Eli told me much of what transpired last night. Your encounter with the creative force sounded harrowing. I wonder what I would have seen there. Perhaps it is for the best, I do not know.
I'm not sure. Very few games are replayable and adventures in general aren't. But it would be interesting to go with different party members throughout the story and see what changes for them. I'm not sure it would be worth it, but it will be interesting.
I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps. Eli told me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring. Me? What do you want to know? I did not say pirate. I said pirate queen. She had a whole fleet of ships. She ruled the waters of half of the old Irish kingdoms before she was through. Her portrait hangs in the study. She was a formidable woman, but in the end, merely human. Though it has been centuries since she passed, I still remember her every time I swing this blade on my back. I will do my best to answer.
She has a tough week.
I was not present, but from Eli's account of Stan Bates, he appeared to speak the truth about not intending to cause harm. But convictions mean little without the action to back them up. Thus far, Stan Bates has been lacking in that regard. I can only hope he proves otherwise. Yes, Eli said he had some information to share. It is time he did so.
And automatically they know when to come.
You look
They just
kind of tired, Eli.
wait outside the door
You okay?
and...
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you. Anyway, information about Melchoressa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments. But I did learn a few things.
Eavesdrop, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. What are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Melchoressa is synonymous with knowledge.
What does that mean? It knows things? What kind of things?
Knew about everything.
Indeed, it knew just where to strike and who to strike against, again and again. Only a creature with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
I don't know. I only found accounts of people who used Melchoressa for information. Nothing about Melchoressa itself.
And again, this is very,
Guess when
very
we find
Dresden
it, we can
Files.
ask it.
In the earlier books, he used a demon for information. It was a demon of knowledge. Don't remember what it was called, Chauncey or something like that.
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive
nickname, I guess.
advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite phrase, but in this instance, quite true.
Yeah, and how do we fight it? We'll ask about that later, I guess.
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us, or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Melchoressa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful. It is important to remember this.
I don't really know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Melchoressa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions. Usually about dark magic or how to defeat an enemy. And they had to pay in blood. Lots of it. People would die every single time. But Melchoressa was always correct every single time. I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it. So maybe you're not the first.
Yes, we have a path to follow. We shouldn't tarry any longer. We are ready to leave when you are.
Sure.
Yes. Meeting adjourned.
Man, I feel bad about Kalas.
Damn it!
The game didn't give us any choice, but I'm
What?
just saying.
Is everything okay?
Just check the score. The Yanks are down 1 in the 6th inning against the Sox, so no.
You're a baseball fan?
Have you met a cop family? The order of religions is Catholic, football, baseball.
I used to take my kids to games in the summertime, back when the Mets were worth rooting for.
Sorry, that was when again?
Ouch.
Ouch. That was pretty good. Alright, let's do this. I guess we'll go for Wall Street next. We'll leave the Chinatown for last. So far the game has kept a
Not
really nice
now.
pace.
Tonight, the ferry's closed.
Huh?
KK wants to go see the Statue of Liberty. The ferry's nearby.
Ha! That's so fun. I took my girls there once. She'll love it.
Yeah. She likes flying up to the statue's head and mooning it.
Oh, that's fun too, I guess.
KK is weird. Right, let's see. Gloria.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
Missing person?
I really don't want to talk, okay?
Maybe, we'll see. Yep, missing child. That makes sense. 3 months, damn. Eliza. Okay. Can I talk to her now?
Please, I'm not in the mood.
I guess not. Fair enough. Oh. Minimized instead of going where it should have gone.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust. Nobody can see the truth. Nobody can see them for what they are. They're thieves, stealing our future, our children. And we let them over and over again. This building, this... All right, society is being consumed by a terminal poison. We've been robbed and nobody sees it. So no, sir, I am not all right. I am in great pain.
Does it ever
as
stop
we are.
raining? Seriously. Must suck to live there.
Report it to who? The police? The police can do nothing. They are asleep. They don't see. The only void is the dark emptiness inside the Grant City Trust. They are the cancerous tumor, poisoning society and stealing our future. But nobody sees it. They can't. Yes, it has. Taken by us. For the benefit of them, the giants on high. Pity the few who are chosen. They know not why. I know. I just hoped. No, this is my cross to bear. They believe they are giants, looking down at us from the clouds and calling us losers. But they are the losers. They would be nothing if it weren't for us.
I was just talking about banks and government.
They They are a cancer on society. Taking
said
our
that.
future. Taking our lives.
You'd be more
Look,
specific.
I get that you're upset, but all this shouting, it's not healthy. You understand that, right?
I mean precisely what I say. Screaming into the abyss in the hope that someone hears me. Can you hear me?
We heard you. It would be kind of hard not to.
You hear with your ears, but not your mind. You are asleep. Wake up! Please.
He's an interesting fella.
Yes, because I am the only one awake. Please wake up. Please.
That might be interesting, actually.
That ghost. Can you see it, Logan?
Yeah, I can see him. Old guy, wearing a suit, looking down the street.
Speak to him.
Hey, excuse me. Could we talk for a sec?
Might as well. The service is being slow as shit today.
Dude, the kid?
Huh. Sorry, didn't see you there. What's your name? KK, huh? Well, KK, here's an early lesson for you. Never trust a man who doesn't swear. My dad taught me that.
You said your service was slow?
I believe the phrase was slow as shit.
Yeah, that. What service?
My car service. Been waiting for... I don't know how long.
Years, probably.
I'm Logan Brown. You already met KK. What's your name?
You seriously don't know?
Nope, I don't.
Then my name is Richard. Richard Gear.
For real?
No.
Of course you won't tell us.
Do you work here at the Grant City Trust?
What gave it away? My suit?
Well, yeah. It's a good suit. What do you do here?
Little of this, little of that.
That's kind of vague.
Always keep him guessing. That's what my dad always said.
I hate to tell you this, but I don't think your car service is coming.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. Well, I can give it a little longer. I'm in no hurry.
No, you're, definitely not.
Funny.
I guess we'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
Maybe we can find some information inside about the guy. Jason Grant.
Jason Grant? That's Jason Grant? I don't believe it.
You know him?
Sure I know him. Well, knew him back in the 60s. Jason was just a fresh-faced kid then. He got old.
That's not all he got. This guy? He's the ghost we saw outside.
Makes
You're
sense.
kidding.
No, this is the guy.
He's haunting his own bank?
Well, yeah. The sidewalk outside, anyway.
Hey folks. It isn't late in Beijing, or in Australia. Global world of finance. Someone is always working here, which means someone is always at this desk. Sure, just show me your ID and I'll buzz you right in. I shouldn't, but, what the hell. Go right ahead.
Seriously?
No? Sorry, I'm just messing with you guys.
Yeah, that makes
The late
sense.
shift gets boring. What can I say? See you around.
You are very polite though. That's nice. Alright, let's go outside and see if we can get something more out of this bunker.
Hi. Sir?
Yes?
You're Jason Grant, aren't you? You run this bank?
Run it? Maybe I did, once upon a time. Now a board of directors does all that. I'm just a figurehead these days. Suits me fine. World moves too damn fast. This old brain can't keep up.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is
Okay,
that
I guess we can't do
goddamn
anything
car
more
service?
right now. We'll look around.
They sit in their tower, believing they're
Let's try going the other way.
giants.
Oh, she left. And she has the same picture. Wish we figured it out. I'm guessing we'll see more of here. Oh, isn't time.
I won't let one mistake destroy everything I've built. I won't. Too many depend on us. There's too much at stake.
Oh, that's Grant, right?
I know this, but I cannot worry about them now. The Trust must survive. If we go down, it would be catastrophic. You told me you could make all this go away. Is this true? It's lying that got us into this mess. Be sure to remember that. Listen, Mr. What was your name again? It is not my nature to trust anyone, least of all a stranger. And yet, I think you're the man for the job. Whatever it is you need to do it, with my blessing. Let's go to my office and discuss this privately.
Jason? As in Jason Grant? What's he doing making deals with demons?
So we'll definitely need
everything all right?
to find a way up there.
Should I call an ambulance?
Oh, hi. No. Our friend is
Just
just having an episode. He gets them sometimes.
No, never mind. It's not my problem.
See? Totally fine.
Well, you seem all right. Just be careful around here. Well, just be careful.
So go in? Yes, it will.
Well, that was awkward.
Let's follow here. Of course it's locked.
Guess nobody's home.
Yes, I will press everything.
Guess nobody's home.
It's fucking in the middle of the night.
Guess nobody's home.
I think. It's always raining, so it's hard to tell. The lights are on, so I'm guessing...
Guess nobody's home.
It's night. It's always night, I think, so far, right? Have you seen day? Maybe.
Take
It's
it
always
from
raining,
a
that's for
former
sure.
accountant. Random guessing never works.
Totally
Well,
works.
most of the time. Take it from a former...
If you're patient enough,
Take
it
it
will
from
work.
a former... Take it from... Take it... Take it. Take it.
Okay. That's enough. So now we know that we need to go inside the bank somehow. How will we do that? Is the question.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. He was crushed.
Crushed.
Crushed by the tower edifice of evil that he created. The future was taken because of him. It is as they say, what goes around comes around. He deserved no less.
Guy died, man. How does he deserve that?
Do not doubt me. My name is Hugh Kravitz, and I speak the truth.
Okay, we know his name now. Nope.
Mr. Grant,
Yes?
do you know Hugh Kravitz, that protester across the street?
Is he still out there? Poor guy. He used to work for me, you know.
He used to work here. What, as a janitor or something?
Janitor. He was a vice president. A real
Damn.
up-and-comer.
So what happened to him?
Nothing. He got fired. Lucky guy.
The demon happened then.
He was fired? And he was lucky?
Yes. Yes, he got out. But he didn't get far, did he? None of us can really escape.
You're trying to escape? From what?
From nothing. From everything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why was Hugh fired? Did he do something?
He set fire to his papers and threw them into the cubicle bay.
Nice.
Nearly burned the place down.
Now we can fire it.
Everyone saw it. He had to be fired. But there's no escape, is there? Not for us. Not even for Hugh.
Did you have a meeting with a guy on the street nearby?
Nope. I don't believe I did.
Are you sure?
I don't have meetings on the street.
He's not. Trust me. He's just confused.
Confused? Who's confused?
Nobody. Sorry. Bye for
Okay.
now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that?
Nowhere. Actually,
What's up? I'll do my best. What do you need? I don't see why not.
financial sector profits of all domestic profits. Damn, look at that drop. What the fuck? Everything I say is a lie. No, 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 no. Please let me confess. I will burn it, I promise. I took your child, Travis. Fellows made me do it. I'm so sorry. Fellows made me do it. Fellows made me do it. I can't confess. I can only write it down, then burn it. So I wonder if the child that's missing is the child that he took. I can't escape. Help someone. That was pretty fucking dark.
Jesus. A kid. He took a kid.
Alright, let's go speak to him.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like... That changes nothing. I have witnessed the corruption firsthand. The poison, the festering malignancy, the
what?
Nothing. Nothing at all. A fire was set. By who, I cannot say.
It was you. You set the fire. We have a witness. Kind of.
I cannot say.
Maybe he's put under a Geas, I guess, so he can't actually speak about it.
What? You mean you can see? See the truth?
Sure. We can see the truth. You took a kid.
Come on, man. Tell us what happened.
I can't.
Right. Your confession said you couldn't talk about it. So you're under some kind of compulsion.
There we
The
go.
truth hurts. Hurts my head. It hurts so much.
Of course it hurts. That's what makes it hard.
Look, Hugh. We want to help you. But we can't if you don't give us something. Anything.
I cannot speak the truth. I did not kidnap a child.
So
he did.
You're saying you did.
Yes.
Mr. Fellows did not force me to steal a baby boy. That boy was not named Elijah Cook. The boy did not belong to my closest friend and co-worker, who I can't look in the eye anymore, and God help me!
Oh. Did he die?
Okay.
He tried to get around his compulsion. It was strong. It fought back.
We'd better get an ambulance.
Hopefully his brain isn't fried.
Damn. This game is so harsh.
We've done all we can for him. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Pulls no punches, which is something I really like. There is... sometimes it's pretty brutal.
Mr. Grant,
Yes?
do you know anything about Elijah Cook? A baby that was kidnapped a few months ago.
No, why? Why should I?
He was taken by Hugh Kravitz. He says Roy Fellows put him up to it.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Get
Bye
it.
for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
We didn't get to where the child is either. Hopefully it's alive.
Hey, folks. Not really. I mean, he walked past the desk every day. He'd say hello, but we never really talked. I guess we never will now. Poor guy. Well, he named this bank after
How did
himself.
he die?
I honestly don't know much. Nice enough guy, but I don't know much else. Sorry. Had a heart attack just outside the door. Was waiting for his car service when, poof, out like a light. The guy was fit, too. Well, fit for a 73-year-old.
So he wasn't expecting to die.
Well, I mean, who is? He was stressed out, I'll say that much. I don't care how in shape you are. If you can't relax, you're not healthy. Well, like I said, I saw him every day. We didn't talk much, but he was always laughing and joking with people. But towards the end, he was always alone. He never laughed. He never smiled. He looked, well, stressed. Maybe it's the economy. You keep hearing it's bouncing back, but maybe he knew something we plebs didn't. That would be Roy Fellows.
The kidnapper.
I don't know much about him.
Why's that?
Because I never see the guy. If he ever comes and goes, it's never when I'm on shift. No, like I said, I never see the guy. But the lights are still on, and I still get paid, so I figure he's doing all right. A kidnapped baby? Jeez, that's terrible. But sorry, I haven't heard anything. I have no idea. Sorry. Just ignore him. That's what I do every day when I walk to work. Nope, never heard of him.
He works for this bank.
You want to know how many people go by my desk every day? Gotta be thousands. Some of them I know, most of them I don't. See you around.
So that doesn't help us. And we still can't go that way. Let's see now that we know how he died, if we can
Mr. Grant?
tell him he's dead.
Have you ever heard of Roy Fellows?
Roy. You know Roy?
Yeah.
Roy, that little shit, that sneak, that liar. That... No, I do not know anyone named Roy Fellows.
You sure you don't know Roy? Because you sure sound like you do.
No, I do not know Roy. I never met anyone named Roy. Roy is not a person that exists.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant.
Interesting.
We'll see you around.
Sure.
No one has even seen him either.
Goddamn car service.
So maybe he's a made-up person. Or a persona, I guess we'll see. Now we need to talk to the woman with the son that was kidnapped. How though? Since I don't know where she lives.
What's up? That poster had an apartment number on it, didn't it?
Did it?
What was it? Right
Seriously?
behind.
I didn't see it, I just looked at it. Crap. Bad blood drill. Yeah, it does. Apartment 40.
What can we do for you? Sure.
I should ask them about the area, by the way, just to get some more info on their characters.
What's up? You kidding? This is the financial capital of the country. Maybe
Also
the
drink some
world.
water.
This is where...
And fall. And fall.
It's economic entropy. It's inevitable. And the folks here, they try and fight it. I knew some good people here. Sometimes I wonder what happened to them. Well, I am. This was my old stomping grounds, back in my mundane days. I spent half my life here. My firm had dealings with all the major banks. HomeFed, Downey, Gibraltar. Of course, they're all closed now. Guess they couldn't handle it without me. Right behind you.
What can we do for you? Well, I'll tell you one thing. When these Wall Street types drink, they like them strong.
Jesus.
The bars down here do not.
He only knows
mess
about
around.
drinking.
Even serious drinkers like my brother.
It's
have to be
pretty insane.
careful for all the good that did him in the end. Sure.
I wonder if his brother dying will have something to do with the storyline, the demon. Right, 4E.
Jesus, are you buzzing everyone in the building? What do you want? You do? The Grant City Trust. I knew it. I just knew it. You better come up. I'll buzz you in. You're the one who collapsed on the street earlier, weren't you?
Indeed, those.
I honestly don't care. You said you have information about my son?
Rude.
It's been 3 months. I thought the police had given up. But you're not really the police, are you?
Kinda the police.
It doesn't matter either way, I guess.
My name's Logan Brown. The guy in the hat is Eli.
I see. Appropriate.
Appropriate?
Nothing. Everyone thinks I made it up. They think I'm crazy. But I know what I saw. I know what happened.
You can trust us. Whatever you tell us, we'll believe you.
He disappeared right in front of my eyes. I took him out in the stroller. We go running in the morning, and he just vanished. I mean that literally. He vanished. I saw him smile. I heard him laugh. He always laughed when the sun hit his eyes. Then he just melted into nothing. I thought I was having a breakdown. I thought I left him in his crib or something. But I looked everywhere. He was just gone. The police don't believe me. They think I was negligent, that I left him alone, that I'm a bad mother. But I'm not. I saw what I saw. He disappeared. I don't care if you believe me. He just needs to be found. You said the Grant City Trust was involved. Is that true?
Yes. Hugh Kravitz was forced to do it by his boss at the Grant City Trust.
Hugh and the Grant City Trust. I never liked that place. I never liked this city. We should have just stayed down in Florida.
Can we ask you a few questions about what happened?
Sure. Whatever it takes. He was friends with my husband. They're co-workers. Or rather, they were co-workers. Hugh got promoted a few months ago. We had him over to celebrate. It was... Jesus. It was the night before Elijah disappeared. I never noticed that connection before. Why would I? But how? Why?
We don't know.
Magic, probably.
What about Hugh? He's always outside the bank. Did you ask him?
He's kind of unconscious right now.
Of course he is. I don't know. He would never talk to me. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I guess now I know why. Didn't he, die? I don't know much about him. Sorry.
Worth a try.
Travis doesn't live here anymore. He went to a hotel, I think. He won't tell me where. Yes, he did. He says he can't look at me. He can't talk to me. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm the one who lost Elijah. Maybe I can't blame him. I don't know.
That's awful. Families should stick together in times like this.
Maybe, but we're not family anymore.
That's not usually what happens.
Tell him that, if you can find him.
I think there is a pretty high percentage of parents that split up when something happens to their child. Like they lose it or it dies, etc.
Yeah. Cedar Key. Born and raised. Same as my husband, Travis. He applied to the Grant City Trust on a whim. Didn't expect to actually get hired. And now, here we are. If you think it will help, I'll just be here.
Maybe we can find the card. Like an ID. Reminder bear. There's a bear. Or it could be a koala, I guess. Or it could be a password bear. Location photos. Which I can interact with. We'll see, let us go to the... Okay, I didn't expect that. Oh. Some faint glowy residue.
Ugh, what is that stuff? I think it's glowing.
It's cast off, I think. residue that's sometimes left behind when magic is used.
Totally
Magic
ectoplasm.
that can make a baby disappear?
Yeah, I don't know what else it could be.
From
Whoever
the Never
did
Never.
this, they were careful. This spell has a very strong veil around it. Otherwise, Winnie Cook would have seen it.
Well, we'll just have to see it for her.
There's the bear.
KK says this guy's name is Griff. Some kind of... What, seriously? A detective bear? I mean, sure, why not? KK says this guy... KK says this guy...
Griff. Okay.
Yeah,
A shame this sample is so old. I could have tried doing a scan on it. Oh well.
Is that KK? It looks different. Oh, there we go. So Griff, then the password. That was easy. It's K. For all networking security needs, contact Tomo. Okay. I beg to still keep your password in an old Mr. Spookyface eye hole, like your Mac used to. Mr. Spookyface eye hole. I feel that's important, but I'm not sure. Wow, Auntie is living the good life. Deactivate all ID cards, new cards will be reissued. A photo ID will be accepted. So we need the passport then. Okay.
Julie? Gloria? Elijah?
Oh, it's...
It can't be.
Wow.
You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Okay, I didn't get that until now.
Sorry, KK.
I'm fine. I think so. I mean,
So...
no, it's impossible.
It's his
What are you
granddaughter
talking about?
and its grandchild?
Nothing.
Or grand...
I don't know.
daughter.
Nothing. Just let's keep looking around.
Grandson and great-grandson. Because it was the guy talking to the emails,
What
right?
is that? A passport? Let's take a look.
Okay.
I guess? Kinda. If he gained about 20 pounds.
What are you talking about?
KK thinks this picture looks like you. Maybe it
Yeah,
does.
okay. So it's...
No, she's right. She's completely right.
well, he's
No,
not gonna like that.
I need to be sure. I need to talk to Mrs. Cook again. She would know. She has to. Could I ask you a question, Miss Cook?
Sure.
Your son, Elijah, did you
Eli,
name him
right?
after anyone?
Is it important?
Yes.
I think it was Travis's idea. Yeah, his grandfather. It was his grandfather's name.
Nice.
His grandfather was named Elijah.
Well, Eli. But that's short for Elijah, isn't it? Isn't that your name too?
It's Elliot.
Sorry?
My name, Eli. It's short for Elliot, not Elijah. But you had no way of knowing that.
I'm... sorry?
Never mind, it's nothing.
Damn.
We're going to find your son.
Writing in this game, so good.
Whatever it takes. Come on, let's go.
It's really, really impressive.
You can try, KK. It can't hurt.
What's she doing?
She's
Hugging you.
giving you a hug. Maybe
Damn.
he's not the hugging type.
Cold. Cold delay. Whoa.
Mandana. how'd you get
Unexpected.
That is not important. I am concerned.
here? Yes, of course you are.
Eli, please. We must.
How
get
did she
after him.
know?
Quickly.
Protagonist.
Please, we must hurry after him.
I know that look. It's the face of a recovering alcoholic staring at a sealed whiskey bottle.
I want to burn it. I want to burn that bank to the ground. What could stop me? Hell, who could stop me? You damn well better. I wasn't going to do it. Don't worry. I'm not him. But I want to. I really want to. You understand that, right?
Eli, you know where this path leads.
You promised, Mandana. You and Kalash. You said if I faked my death, if I cut off all contact with my family, they'd be safe.
Safe from Alden's hunters, yes. This is something else.
Yeah, it's something else, all right. And they're gonna be sorry.
Of that I have no doubt.
Listen, I'm coming with you on this. That's not up for debate. This is family. And you don't get between me and family.
I pity anyone who would try. So, shall I go back to headquarters? Or shall I remain?
Damn. I want her to remain, but then we can't do anything about the ghost.
You mean the four of us? You're gonna give KK a complex.
Very well. I will head home. Eli, you will find your namesake. Of this, I have no doubt.
Right. Let's go
Again.
do this.
Wish you could send the members on the fly. That would have been so much better. I feel like I'm missing out constantly now.
Mr. Grant,
Yes?
do you know Travis Cook?
I'm afraid not.
He works for your firm.
So do thousands of people. I wish I knew all of them by name, but I just don't have that kind of memory.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. No.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, folks. See you around. Is this supposed to be your passport?
No.
Then I don't know.
It's his password. Passport. Come on.
Not...
Really?
Why are you showing that to me? It's... Oh, right.
Dude,
Good idea.
come on.
Give it here.
Pyramids. Don't be
Thank you for
disgrace.
finding my passport, sir.
That was totally legit.
Hi.
Yeah, what's up?
I lost my ID card. I've got my passport here, though. That'll work, right?
Sure will. What's your name?
Travis Cook. Here you go. Is, everything okay?
This passport picture was taken last year?
Yeah, sure was.
Dude, you've lost a lot of weight. What's your secret?
Oh, that. I've been doing, the Taibo. That's still a thing, right?
You're asking the wrong guy, believe me. Anyway, let's look you up. Travis Cook. Here we go. Oh, looks like you have access to the 14th floor. I can issue you a temporary ID good for 24 hours. Drop HR a line and they'll replace the one you lost.
Oh, I'll be sure to do that. And can I bring my 2 colleagues up?
As long as they're with you, here's your card, and I'll open the elevator for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's my job, man. Have a good night.
Cool. Would be great if all the people you meet in life were this polite.
Well, we're in. You doing okay, Eli?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why is that there?
Okay. If you say you're fine, I believe you.
Huh? Sorry. Could we chat later? I'm a bit distracted.
The 14th. Ooh. Oh, we need to swap this. Okay, vision time.
Fellows did it. He saved the firm. The world's markets have restabilized. Money appeared where it wasn't before. Nobody's going to jail. And now he says I